All right, well, what is up, YouTube? What is up, your boy Jordan? Back for you guys in our video. So I'm gonna address the fair-weather Patriots fan Dave Portnoy, who works with Barstool Sports. Also a Boston sports fan, I should believe. Yeah. And let me tell you this, Dave Portnoy. You've been talking shit all about the Chargers. You were talking shit all about the Broncos. And, you were saying something that you're gonna win you're gonna start winning 7 Super Bowls. I don't care, dude. I don't care about your football team because you don't know shit. And I mean, seriously, how dare you make fun of Bo Nix? It's because of his injuries with his ankles. Like I saw Leedy's video with Dashy that I watched, but I kind of reminded myself when I celebrated the Hunter Henry injury too during the Super Bowl. And I laughed at him too, and I was celebrating the Hunter Henry injury too. But then, just like hockey, when I celebrated your Bruin player's injury with McAvoy, Asamon, and Zadorov right after Marchand when he left the Bruins for Florida. And it's more like I celebrated one of your Boston Bruin players' injuries like that time too. But it's more like I just remind myself when I celebrated Paul George and Kyrie Irving's season-ending injury with that reason. But for now, just like how I want to celebrate Aziz Al-Shir injury when he's with the Texans. And yeah, happily, Astro fans hated me for celebrating the Yordan Alvarez injury too. Like, I don't even care about Astro fans for baseball. And by the way, I don't celebrate Dodger players' injury, but I celebrate the Astro players that gets injured all the time instead. But I imagine Craig gets injured, I'd be celebrating his injuries too with Altuve. And yeah, with McCullers' injury too, I would celebrate his injury. This is what I've been thinking about. Like, I was celebrating Hunter Henry injury too. And then Dave Portnoy makes fun of my Bolts for that reason. Because, he makes fun of my Chargers for a reason. And I know your Red Sox didn't win a postseason game against the Yankees. And you didn't win a Super Bowl against the Seahawks. You lost the Stanley Cup playoff twice to the Florida Panthers. And I know I have respect, positive things about the Celtics. Is a nice thing is that Celtics wins championships besides the Bruins, Patriots, and the Red Sox. But I'm not making this a big deal. Like, whoever thought about that, like, I just need to know that, like, as a Chargers fan and also an Anaheim Ducks fan, I would have no respect for New Englanders, including nice things about the Boston Bruins. But yeah, that's the time during the Florida-Boston game I was celebrating the McAvoy injury, like I said, Dave Portnoy. Yeah. And just remember, from the Super Bowl, I celebrated your Patriot player's injury with Hunter Henry. And it's not Drake May, it's Hunter Henry. But he's also a traitor, too, because he left the Chargers for the Patriots. But yes, I did make fun of Hunter Henry, and I celebrated his injury. Like, I was cheering on and clapping the injuries of Hunter Henry when he got hurt after the Patriots failed a 2-point play. And that happened. I'll never forget because, Dave Portnoy, you can do some soul searching if you want because, even you started celebrating Bo Nix's injury too. And that's the reason when somebody was worrying about the Tom Brady injury too. Like what happens to Patrick Mahomes, like I was worried about Mahomes' injury when the Chargers beat the Chiefs. And it doesn't matter. I just thinking about that. And the Laker fans were so angry about that when they were sad about the Kobe Bryant injury too. Like, that happened for a long time. And always in the 70s when Cowboy fans were really complaining about the Staubach injury too. Yeah. That's what I thought about that. And then somebody wants to not think about the Aaron Rodgers injury, in my opinion, but it's not that bad. So that's all for you guys. But I'm not apologizing to Hunter Henry because I celebrated his injury too. I reminded myself since the Tyrese Halliburton injury celebration too. Like, I didn't care about that. I hated the Pacers a lot. But yeah. But I think that's all for now. But, Seahawks fans, it was a great pleasure to let you guys beat the Patriots in Super Bowl 16 when you got your second ring. But it makes me happy for you guys as the Chargers fan to the Seahawks. You just got your second Super Bowl ring, of course. Yeah. That's what it was like because it's all about it.